Okay. Looks like this is up and running. What I'm going to be getting into today is the Suno Studio. I have not used Suno Studio, so this is a little new for me, but we're going to try to make something using this studio. So I guess there's going to be more effort that's added into here. So without further ado, let's see what I can do with the Suno Studio. So I can always add a bunch of tracks, but this was going to be the first foundation of the track. I don't know about most people, but when I start a new project, a lot of times I'm looking for like lead sounds a lot of times, or I'm looking for a bass sound, something that kind of like defines the structure at first. Some people are a little bit different, and they start in different areas, but let's just see how this all works. Yeah, okay, so I can go over here and say styles. Okay. Say guitar right here, style. So this is going to be an intro, of course. So we're going to work on the structure of an intro, I guess. Is that a mosquito I just saw? I hope he didn't fucking bite me. Anyways. Let me see. Styles. Ooh. Now I put myself in the spot I gotta think. God, I'm so weird. Like, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now on what I want to put in for a guitar, but maybe... Oh, I gotta select range, okay. So from here to here. Let's go to my intro soft rift. That's nice. That's nice and mellow. You know what? I like that one a lot better. And then over here, we're gonna need something like drums. So here, drums. Let's see. I'd say metal. I don't fucking know. Oop, that's playing through my speakers. Through my headset. sound like. So right over here, we're missing a little bit of something. And then why isn't it not playing the drums? Oh no, that's probably why. So for this guy right here, showing you up a little bit right here. Wait. Maybe I shorten it up right here. And then I drag that right here, and I need to put in something right here. So I gotta think of what it's called when the guitars go, you know, strumming. Maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be very small. That's interesting. Not. Okay, so maybe it can't do it that small. Maybe what I need to really do is get rid of all of that right there. Oops. What do I do right here? Okay. So get rid of those guys and just completely redo this front part right here. So metal intro soft, I guess, because I don't want it to like go straight into it. I just want to ease into it just a little bit. Drums would have to change if I went with that one, but I do like that option right there. Version 1's nice, but I want version 2 a lot more. So that's, I need to start. That's nice for that part right there. Let's go right here. And it's still going to be pretty soft right there. This is going to be for bass guitar. I don't mind that at all. So then, what else could I add in here? Soft humming. It's a lot better fit right there. So let's think here. So guitar, drums, bass, backing. What else should I be putting in there? Not really too sure. So now I gotta think of how the song is gonna continue. So this right here, maybe I can make this to be my verse right here. I don't know. Details. Okay, so maybe I might have to start with one at a time. So we'll go from 17 to 37. still working on creating something. I wonder if I need to be putting in guitar at all. Like, I wonder if I could just say soft verse and whatever, like, category I'm under. It's like gonna already recognize the instrument. Should probably test out that theory. I'll do it on the drums. I'll test it out on the drums. It looks like they've got the version for right here out. Nope. And nope. Alright. So I gotta be a little bit more specific when I'm putting that down. And I probably should have known that. Let's actually test out this theory. Soft metal verse. Well, there's not too much in that one. I'm just going to go with this. Here, so you're going to go in there. This one's going to get deleted. And then for the drums, I need send that one outwards. What the fuck is the drums doing? What the fuck? Oh, that's atrocious. What the fuck? Don't want to do that. Alright, so this studio version is a little bit harder than I imagined. Let me see about something right here. I'm going to go ahead and take all this. Just get it the fuck out of here. And we're going to try something a little different. So, what can I do here? I'm going to take a different approach to this. So I'm just going to start from here all the way till... Well, not go further. It's kind of gay. I wanted to go a little further. Was that as far as out as you can zoom? Okay. So this might be very possible as big as it'll let me make it. Looks that way. Okay. metal, power, slides. So let's just do the whole guitar track. And then we'll do the whole drum track, then the whole everything else. Like, just do all the instruments as a whole in one, so it just doesn't get, too weird, I guess. Why did it stop? Okay, that's got good potential. Good potential. This one seems pretty fast paced right here. that's not too bad. So now we're gonna incorporate the bass inside of it and see how that one goes. I actually really like how I can swap between the versions in real time, so I can hear the differences. Like, I didn't know I can do that, so that was like actually a huge plus that I can do that. So let's start off with this guy. Atmosphere and I know I spelled that wrong, or maybe I didn't. So I want this guitar to complement the other instruments, or at least the other guitar, and I'm going to see if it's going to do that for me. And besides, it's always good to have another layer of the main instrument, just to kind of give it more of a flow. So I'm going to see how this one works. So I'm hoping that if I give it that little bit of a prompt right there, that it will fill in the rest of the lyrics. So it'll be the moment of truth to see if it'll actually extend the lyrics to what the topic is. Now that I think that I have what I want, now the big question is, like, it's okay, it's mediocre at best, but like, will I be able to take this entire thing right here and make it better than what it is right now? Like, that's the real question. Oh, look at that, there's an EQ on here. That's interesting. I should have been using this beforehand, but I'm not going to use it right now. Select all part. So what can I do right here? Can I? I don't even know what custom does. So it says instrument. You know what? I could probably choose a random instrument and then put it in here. That's interesting. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Bagpipe. Why not? Heavy metal bagpipes. There's only one band that I know that has done it, and that is Korn. And they did it for what, like 2 songs, I think? Why not see what it does? For shits and giggles. DoorDash wants my attention. That's crazy. And I'm out of beer. I have more in the fridge, but the beer that's in front of me is now depleted.
Every time you're near, I wanna rip my eyes out, because I can't cry around you. Whoa.
I'm gonna rename this, and this is gonna be Studio Tempt. Oop, I'm spelling shit wrong. And there we go. Okay, so upload this audio. I think. Oh, I know. Well, if I hit create song, it's gonna give me all of this right here. Open in library. Oh, I did not think that it was gonna do all of this. Create all this stuff right here. That's it's really not what I want, but we'll work with it for right now. So maybe, how do I save this as a whole project? That's actually the question now. Where is this as a whole project? Oh, export. Full song. Okay, go to song. I don't know why I had to open up a whole new page. Okay. Nothing's playing. Shouldn't work like that. Let's go back inside the library. Okay.
Every time you're near, I wanna rip my eyes out because I can't cry around you.
Come on, keep on going. Okay, I think that's the cutoff point that I want right there. And what do I do for the lyrics? It's gonna be a little bit extreme, but why not? We're gonna go with that one. Why not? Gorge my eyes out. There we go. That's nice. And then create. I'm gonna have to learn how to use the studio a little bit better, because it seems like a really interesting tool, and it looks like there's a lot more thought that goes into it. So if I am to go with the studio route and try to learn it, I'm definitely going to be spending a little bit more quality time with making a track. I'm going to let this finish doing what it's doing before I start it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the refill on my beer, and then I'll be right back. Okay, that should have been adequate time.
Every time you're near, I wanna rip my eyes out because I can't cry around you. You said that I'm the only one. Now my brain is dumb. It went numb at the sound of the gun. I think I'll gouge my eyes out so you can't see me cry now. I think I'll gouge my eyes out so you can't see me cry now. Cry now. I found out that you were lying. Love, you swore it wasn't much, but that was all it took, and then you got me hooked. I think I'll gouge my eyes out so you can.
Why did you start like that? That's hot. And I'm just gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna conclude this stream, but I'm gonna say that I need to spend a little bit more time using the studio before I can fully understand how to use it, because what I just did right here was just, it wasn't all that great, but it was a good learning curve, and it was great that I stepped my foot into it just to try it. And I'll kind of get back into that a little bit more. I've got some messages that I've got to answer. I've got many other projects that I got going on other than music. So for now, I'm going to bid you adieu, and see you the next time around. You guys have a great day.